Okay, so we just finished creating our accounts in the FCS Networker web account creator, and you can see that they're all done. Now, what we can do now is, if you remember not right, we're working on a niche site that we have Snap Auto Poster on. And we have an article here that we created with Spin Rewriter last night. And what we would normally do is go ahead and optimize this article. What we would normally do, we would do that. Um, Optimize for keywords, add an image, things like that. But right now, if you remember, we added two accounts to our Snap Auto Poster account. So what we can do is go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and post these two accounts that we created. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and use the accounts that FCS created for us, and we're going to add some of those accounts to our Snap Auto Poster so that we can syndicate to more to different places. Okay, so we just syndicated this to LiveJournal and Delicious. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at Snap now. What we're going to do now is go ahead and click on this project name, which is our account creation project. And it's going to give us all of the accounts that it created. Now you can see that we had some that failed, and this is normal because of the email that we use. Okay, and it gives us our username, gives us the site, the username, and our password um, for this account. So what we can do is we can take this information and add these accounts to Snap Auto Poster. So one of the accounts that FCS created for us is Digo. So let's go ahead and add that. Now, some of these accounts are going to require APIs so that it can syndicate for us, and I'm going to show you how to get that. Now, if you don't know how to get your API keys, it gives you a link here to grab it. Okay, and you're going to need to log in with the information that was created by FCS Networker. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to click this link, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this information down to that notepad file that we've been saving all of our information to. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put in my login and password that was created for me. Now we're going to go ahead and sign into Digo with that login information to get our API key. Now it's going to let us know that we need to register for an API key. So we're going to click here to sign up. And remember, the API key is only needed for if you're adding the account to Snap Auto Poster plugin on your niche site. It's not needed here. Okay, so what we would do is go ahead and add any of these counts to our Snap Auto Poster. Now what we're going to do now is go ahead and create a campaign within FCS Networker. So what we're going to do is the first thing we need to do is create a link set for this niche site. So we're going to go over to link sets. Now you have a couple of options of creating a link set for a specific site, or creating a group of, say, a group of niche sites within a certain niche if you have that. We're just going to add a new link set for this specific site. So we would just call this the same as our account, our niche site. We'll call it link set 1. And a link set is the links that you're going to be promoting, okay? So you're going to put those here. These could be all the posts on your site, and that's what we're going to do here. So right now we have 3 posts on this site. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get the URL to all these posts. And the way we do that is highlight overview and just right click and copy link location. We're going to come back and put it in here. Now you can also set this to promote a feed of your site if you would like. You can do that as well. And basically the way you would do that is put category /feed. But right now we're going to put in these links. Okay, our main anchors. Our main anchors are going to be our main keywords that we're using. Secondary anchors, I'm going to show you what secondary anchors can be, but main anchors are going to be our main keyword and keyword phrases. So these would be how to make beer, make homemade beer, now, of course, you'd want to go ahead and do keyword research to find out these keywords that you want to use as main anchors. Your keywords, your main anchors should also coincide with the post as well. Now, generic anchors are going to be things like read this, read more. Those are the type of things that we're going to put in our secondary anchors. Now we're going to choose the percentage of what we want to use our main anchors for and what we want to use our secondary anchors for. So we'll just put this at 70-30 and then click Add Links. Next, under Articles and Content, we're going to create an article set. We're going to go ahead and create a new set here. And we're going to call this Article Set 1. Click Add Set. Next, we're going to go ahead and create a social post set. So again, we're going to create it here. We're going to name it Social Post Set 1. Next, we're going to go over here and click on Articles. Now, just as a note, when you're adding articles through this interface here, this is for adding articles, individual articles that you have written or had written. You don't have to do this, okay? This is if you want to add, just like I said, unique articles. What we can do is go ahead and create a project, okay? So you can do this, but we're going to go ahead and create a new project, a blog project, and I'll show you the difference. Okay, we're going to give this project a name, and remember this is a blog project. So we're going to call it Blog Project 1. Submission style, I'm going to go over these real quick. If you choose to do the post amount per project, it will basically post one article for each of your accounts. Okay, so we have like 30 accounts right now, so over the whole project, it would post one for each. If you choose post amount per account per day, it's going to post one or however many you tell it here to do here. Like if you put 2 here, it's going to post 2 times per account every day. Okay, now I'm going to tell you what I do is I set it to post a certain amount per account per week. So like I want to add 1 article per week to each of my accounts. Okay, schedule. Now remember, we have like 30 accounts and it's going to post 1 article per account per week. Okay, so keep that in mind when you are scheduling this. Okay, next we're going to add our accounts. We're going to click here. We're going to go over to Network Selection, and we're just going to go to the last page of our accounts. And we have Beer Critiques blog accounts. We're going to select that, click Choose, and it's added 22 blog accounts. Remember, we have social accounts also. Next is Articles and Content. Now you have many options as far as content. FCS Networker can actually create the content for you by auto-generating the content. You have Article Builder, which is what I use. The saved articles is what we did before when we created our article sets. If you put articles in your article set, you can choose to just post one spun article. So most people, if you don't have Article Builder, things like that, you can just click auto-generate content. Article Builder only has certain categories, so you would need to take a look at the categories. So Article Builder does have wine category, so we could use that. We can also auto-generate the content. We can also put in a keyword here for that, so we can put in beer brewing or homemade beer. And we can choose a category, and they have food and drink. Okay, we can choose the quality. We usually set this to readable in the mid-range. We can set this to 5 to 7. We don't need to tell it how many submissions because we already set that in our schedule. Next, we choose our links. So we're going to click on links, and we'll go over link wheel and pyramid later. This is going to be our first tier for this site. We're going to choose our link set. We're going to go to the last page, and here is our link set. This is our link set 1 that we created, so we're going to choose. Now, 100% of articles get links. We're not going to put links in all the articles, so we're going to set this to about 75% of the articles will have links in them. We're also going to check this box to use the URL as the anchor, about 25%. We're going to put the links between paragraphs and bottom. And we don't want to put no more than 1 to 2 links within the article. And we'll talk about secondary links later. We're going to choose to put authority links in as well. We'll choose 90% to get authority links. We're going to choose just bottom for that, and we're going to choose 1 to 2. Next, we can put in images and videos. So I'm going to check images and videos. I'm going to put in our keyword. We'll just leave that set to random. We'll choose 1 to 2. We'll choose random here. Keyword for video. We'll just put it at the top, and we'll choose 1 to put in. Now, in a later video, we'll go over these here. But for right now, that's going to be it. So we're going to save our project. Next, we can click on View Projects, and you'll see all of your projects that you have created. And you can see the one we just created here. It's creating the project, and it will start submitting all your content for you. This is a great program. FCS Networker is a great traffic generation tool. And we'll go into more detail if you guys would like, and I highly recommend this. Okay, guys, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.